Hello again, and thanks for tuning in to this week's Recap with Rick. It's Thursday morning here in the Capitol, where I'm participating in meetings with the U.S. Coast Guard to discuss their missions in the Pacific Northwest and around the world. One of my many roles as the leading Democrat on the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. Speaking of transportation and infrastructure, this week marked the second anniversary of the passage of the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, or the BIL. The BIL is a bold, long-term investment that is creating jobs and building a cleaner, greener, safer, and more accessible transportation system around the country. In just the past 2 years, the BIL has invested $7.9 billion in Washington State, with more than 460 specific projects identified for funding. That includes $5.3 billion for roads, bridges, public transit, ports, and airports, $1.2 billion to connect everyone in the state to reliable high-speed internet, and $40.7 million to build out a statewide network of electric vehicle charging stations. Thanks to the BIL, more than 320,000 Washington State households now are saving on their monthly internet bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program, or the ACP. And thanks to the BIL, up to $1 billion will be invested in the Pacific Northwest Hydrogen Hub, which will bring thousands of jobs and cleaner and greener energy to our state. And thanks to the BIL, communities have the funding they need to invest in projects like safer rail crossings in Blaine and Burlington, more reliable internet at Point Roberts and on Hat Island, and improved salmon habitat in the South Whidbey Basin. Also this week, the House unanimously passed my bipartisan bill to add Mount Vernon, Washington as a court location for the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Washington State. I worked with Representative Susan Del Bene over the last several years to get this bill passed. Finally, next week is Thanksgiving. I'll be taking the recap with Rick with me, so the next time you'll see me will be the week after Thanksgiving, but I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And please, if you're traveling, travel safely. Thanks for tuning into this week's Recap with Rick, and see you in a couple weeks.